and you, Dario, what was your impression during the movie and after the movie?
Well, before the movie, I had this idea. Me and
Before the
Phil,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before Phil and I had this idea. Well, I had this idea during Phil's music video, and so I was like, oh, we should like because I watched Get Out. And I was like, oh, we should make a movie kind of like this, where like it's kind of like horror thriller type thing, and then I asked him to write it, and so I thought it was just gonna be me and him, and like maybe Jason and Antoine again because we did Limbo together. We'll do like a short film together, and then he said, oh, I met this guy Hugo and these guys Hugo and Sammy through a shoot. I was like, okay. So I met Hugo. Phil's description of Hugo was it French Ed Sheeran? That was so in my head I was like, oh fuck.
In my head is that too. Yeah.
so I met him. I met Hugo, and I was like, oh, this he looks like
this is an Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with Philip.
He looks like
Stop.
he's a very professional Ed Sheeran looking like. But the thing is, he was very sort of professional and very adamant. Like he's like sort of what is it?
Yeah, it was really professional.
He was like a really
I agree.
ambitious
I
about
agree.
like his filmmakings and all that stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
I can be too ambitious. That's my problem. I can be too ambitious sometimes. I know.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good thing though. But then I thought I met Sammy. Sammy was complete contrast to Hugo.
The opposite.
Complete fucking opposite. Where Hugo is super strict, Sammy was like,
I'm
"Hey,
not a
we can-
professional.
Like, on meet dans un café, fucking coin perdu. Let's hang out. You know what I mean? Yeah. First time I met Sammy, I told Phil like honnêtement, like, I met Phil. I said, yeah, I don't know about him. He's a little sus. I don't know. Like,
I remember.
he doesn't look like he's like the serious type. You know what I mean? So I'll see.
Yeah,
So,
I remember I told you like I promise I'll work with him and I'll prove that he can do good.
Yeah, I think I have to work on my first impression really because it doesn't look good for me for later. I have to work on it.
because like, to me, like the first time I met you, I was like, oh, this guy's like, those type of guys who are like, I'm really hype about shit, but like they won't show up for the shoots or whatever, or like always something problems or whatever. So I'm like,
Yeah.
So when I met him, like he was a big contrast to Hugo, where he's just like not
Yeah.
like serious and not like that. So I was like, all right. But then during the shoot itself, I was surprised honestly about how like super like driven you were and super professional you were in how you wanted to learn and perfect your craft. So it was a good thing in the end. And
Thanks.
obviously Hugo having being his own sort of he really knows what he wants to do and he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
And so I didn't
Yeah.
have to worry about because having Antoine, he does shoots as well. So I didn't really have to worry about the framing and whatnot of everything else.
I think I'll give myself a pat on the back. I'll take all the credit for assembling a group of people. Like
Yeah,
that.
he's a
Yeah.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, it's minus the charisma. Yeah, but yeah.
Minus the charisma. Yeah. Well, yeah. What you guys think about the actual film itself? What was your thing of like for me the only thing that really irritated me was the
Yeah, but
sound.
it was my question because I told you I really love and enjoy to watch this movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know what about you. Are you satisfied? Do you want to?
Because when I first shot the film, right? Because I had this idea in my head, I was like, actually turned out better than I thought in terms of like visuals. It's just that the sound was
Yeah, I'm just
It was-
problem with
it was
sound,
shit.
Yeah, to be honest, like the sound is really a problem with this film. Like
Yeah.
because this is a problem with a lot of
Yeah.
shorts, acting and sound. So we got the acting pretty much right, I
Yeah.
think. Like Sammy got
I
a
think
good
I'll
job.
add something.
Uh,
I had a
the
regret.
problem that
However,
sorry, go ahead.
I had a regret relating to acting, not because of the actors, but because I didn't impose the role of acting coach a few days in advance.
he's lagging grave.
And I would say that's my fault.
Yeah, Phil, I don't know why you moved from your place because you're lagging so much, man.
You're lagging hella bad right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hugo, what were you saying?
I was just saying that
Yeah.
there are two main problems with a lot of shorts film when independent shorts films. There's sound and acting, because getting an image right, that's something that's that's not the easy thing to do, but you can approach it because there's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube, and since it's the image, it's very easy to understand.
Yeah.
But getting the acting right and the sound right, because they are too much more, how to say, abstract things.
Mm.
it's really rare to get it right in independent shorts, like we do, and we try to do more.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we got the acting right. The only problem was the sound. But I think that's something that we already corrected, like in the films after,
Mm-hmm.
and we will correct in the next two,
Yeah.
Legion, and like it seems like my next film is going to be a bit particular because he's not going to involve all of NewCrown. I'm just going to take like
Yeah.
two small parts, which are Dell and Philip, just because I'm trying to bring new people in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like apart from the sound, that's good. That's a pretty good. That's pretty good film. Like I like story works right. It's a little bit in his bubble, so we kind of want to see more.
Yeah.
And thinking about like what's happened next or what happened before exactly, what was the accident.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to answer that question there, all of you are editing.
No. To be honest, the no, that was just for shits and giggles. It was just a parody. It's just like an idea I wanted to have. It wasn't like a serious thing.
Like I'm not pitching like a whole like web series, but we can definitely see some kind of continuation with the same themes.
Well,
Not necessarily bringing the same characters, but the same themes and the same kind of ambience.
that was initially like the whole purpose of it is to see whether or not like people would want to come back and watch it. So ultimately, having Sammy tell me that there's people that really wanted to watch more of it, I was like, yeah, this actually is perfect because that's essentially the sort of emotion, the sort of drive I wanted people to have. It's like, oh, I want to see more of these people. That's a good thing. Like if you release something that's dog shit and then you like, I don't want to see any more of this. It's kind of like it's off-putting. So having maybe a short film, maybe have like a short series of maybe like I don't know, 5 episodes of 5 minutes, whatever, of like different of this like come in or other shorts and have a more depth story. It will be be great. So I'm down if y'all down, motherfuckers.
We are down. We're down. I really trust you, Dario. I know you can. You're gonna kill it. You're gonna kill it.
Hey, if I don't kill, I'll fucking kill myself before I just the headaches, man. Fucking yeah, I produced what was it 3? Oh, I'm producing 4 this year. I directed 2 of the 4 shoots I did this year, which is funny because like last year we did like 1, and then now we're just fucking tackling them all, one after the other, which is like